Good morning, everyone. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning, dynamite service with explosive results. You are looking at 100 feet of 5/8 ID, which is inner diameter, Flexzilla. This is the water hose. Now this is 100 feet. This is used as a supply line so that I can do a lot of rinsing when I'm shooting SH. And I'm shooting SH and surfactant and water out of a 5/8 ID water Flexzilla hose. And that's because it's rated for a PSI of about 150. So if you're shooting anything more than 150 PSI, you cannot use this type of hose because it'll eventually pop on you. So we're probably not even putting out, garden hose pressure, can be anywhere from 90 to 60 PSI. So those Flexzilla hoses are perfect for this 12 volt application. This is a Group 24 deep cycle marine battery, and that hose will work. You don't have to go with the air. Those are a couple of choices. This is 3/8 ID food grade siphon hose. This is 100 feet, and this is used to siphon chemical out of this 55-gallon poly tank that's strapped to a hand truck, an aluminum hand truck that's rated for 900 pounds. And this I bought from Uline. And it's a great hand truck that will allow you to transport your chemical around the property spill free. Now, when I'm sinking my hose into here, I use a little method where I strap the hose on. So you'll have to make those configurations for yourself. I usually take 100 feet of double braided off the machine to 100 feet of single braided to 50 feet of single braided. Today I'll be running 150 feet. Actually, I'll run 250 feet or 200 feet. I haven't decided yet of high pressure hose. So lots and lots of hoses. Little quick connect hose at the end of the day to rinse jobs off. Extra Flexzilla, also 5/8 ID on this. So lots of little hoses and things that you're going to need for the job. Good morning, everyone. So we are at a house today, and we had done the driveway a while back, and the curbing probably a couple of months ago. And I'll show you what that looks like. I'll turn you around really quickly. If you can just see, how nice the curbs are, compared to what the rest of the neighborhood looks like. So this was done several months ago, and you can see how, the difference already. So we're going to take a quick walk, and I'll show you kind of what we're up against today. We're going to be doing, when you're doing a house wash, what you're looking at is you're flashing 2-inch strip of aluminum that comes off of the roof line, a drip edge. So flashing the fascia, soffits, walls, and windows. And I don't take screens off because they could rip. You could bend the frame. If the customer wants the screens off, we can certainly work with them, but we need the windows opened up from the inside so we can pop those screens off. So we have a brick house today, and we do have lots of vegetation to concern ourselves with. So we want to make sure that we're watering all of this vegetation before, during, and after, and that's going to be all the way through the house, all the way around. But I'm going to take you up here. I'm just walking up just as you are. But I'll just give you a quick little look here, where you can sort of see, what the flashing looks like, how you have a little bit of debris on there. You've got your mold and your mildew and your algae on the fascia, which is underneath, and then your soffits are really, really dirty. So we'll get a quick little picture of that just to document that. So you got really dirty soffits there. And then you can see here, you got a little light green mold that's happening down here from moisture that's not drying properly. So we'll also treat all of that. So, I'll run a normal house wash mix, about a 2.5% mix on this property. And then I'll also have a pump up sprayer for some of the harder areas, you know, where you've got your, really deep, hard to get to, mold and mildew. So just wanted to kind of give you a little heads up there. And your soffits, why we're doing this house is just because the soffits are just so bad. You can just really see, what those soffits look like. Those are pretty gunked up there. Get another little picture of that just so we can see that. And then we'll take you in here, and we're not going to shoot this fence because it would really discolor it, but you can see, the fence may be ready at some point in time. We're going to take you around back here and just let you kind of see what we're up against. So if I turn you around here, we've got a little deck out here, and you can see what our gutter line looks like. See how dirty that gutter line is? So we'll get a nice little picture of that gutter line, and that way we can, at the end, show how bright and white that is. Probably gonna lay a nice hot mixture all along this foundation here to sort of brighten that up. But make sure to get this grass wet way beforehand. So we'll get a nice little picture of that just to show how beautiful that's gonna come out. And I'm gonna bring you around here, and then we'll turn you around here. You can see what this fascia looks like. You see how you have that green up on that fascia there. So we'll get a nice little picture of that. And then I'll bring you over here. And you can see the green between the slats there. So we'll lay a hotter mix on here, probably somewhere upwards of a 4% solution onto this deck. We'll blow the deck off, get all the leaves off of here, and then be mindful of the plants. But that should really help. Now, if you wanted to remove this stain, sodium hydroxide, sodium metasilicate could remove this stain and clean these boards really well. But I can see here we've got some wood rot and maybe some boards that do need to be replaced. You can see how the wood is eaten up, and you have some hardware that's no longer there. So we'll get a little picture maybe of the deck after I finish this video, so that we can sort of document it properly. We'll get a nice little picture of that. Boom. All right. And we'll take you around the rest of the house. Like I said, we're not going to be doing the flat work here because that was already done months ago. We're on a golf course, and unfortunately, this golf course is no longer maintained, which is a shame because I love to play golf. It is now home to a lot of little, animals and birds. But it's kind of a neat little place. I used to play that place a long time ago. You can see here the brick. Now, a really good, opportunity to use your pump up sprayer is right there, because you first lay your surfactant on the house, and once you've laid your solution on here, then take your pump up sprayer and lay that out, being mindful of those windows. And that way, it looks absolutely beautiful when you're done. So we'll turn you around here and let you see the balance of it. And you can just see, if I take you up here and I'll show you a little piece of flashing, that just needs to be tidied up. That's just your standard dirt that's up there. So, a relatively easy shoot, with the exception of the fact that we've got a lot of, we have a lot of plants that we want to be mindful of. So, something's going on here. We got some nails. Let's tack that back up. This was cleaned a long time ago. The paint is compromised, but you can see how, when the guys come through to cut the grass, they'll drive on here and leave tire tracks. So, just kind of par for the course with landscaping and things like that. I'm just taking a look at this gate, and we're making sure that we're not going to destroy it because it's It's looking to be on its last leg here. See if I could put a nail in there. I think I've got some in the truck. So we'll put this like that. And just like to give you a nice little view here of what we got going on here. You know, so we'll kind of step back like that, and we'll show how beautiful we're about to make that look. Take a nice little photograph of that. There you go. And we're going to be making sure that we're getting, you know, back behind here and getting all of this while being mindful of our beautiful flowers. So, you know, you can't get sloppy with your chems, and that's where a pump up sprayer will work really great, you know, in through there. And then of course you have, you know, little stuff like this. So we'll be mindful of that and make sure we take care of that. And that is going to be about the balance of the shoot. Soffits are the lungs of your home. Those soffits are breathing, allowing moisture to dissipate out of your crawl space, and really allowing, you know, your electric bill won't be as great, and you're not going to get moisture trapped up inside of, let me turn you around really quick. You're not going to allow moisture to be trapped up inside of the home. And so, you know, really important to have those soffits done. Not only is it aesthetically pleasing to the eye, but you're aerating those holes, you know, that allows that proper ventilation. This particular house that you just saw, obviously, it needs to be done. We need to get that dirt and grime loosened up. Make sure you're spraying at a 45-degree angle away from the house so that you're not dumping water into those soffits and eventually trickling down in between the walls, causing more mold and mildew than was there to begin with. Hope everyone's having a great day. Look forward to the after video and pictures. We are an authorized applicator of Front 9 Restoration products, and I am Trevor Thompson with TNT Pressure Cleaning, and I provide dynamite service with explosive results. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye. This will be called house washing. Bye-bye.